Hello, everybody. So, in case anybody doesn't know me, I started this organization last year called Less Death, right before the last of these events. And we do a bunch of different things. One of them is the Longevity Biotech Fellowship. And we're trying to on-ramp, we're trying to get more people involved because, like, what I see having been in this industry for a while is the scale of the problem of doing something about aging is so big compared to the amount of people working on it. And we just need a lot more people working on this problem if we're gonna make a reasonable rate of progress. And so me and Nathan have built this on-ramp to try to get more people involved, computational, but like all sorts of people. But then it's like, well, what do they do, right? We have to be able to tell them what should they work on. And so we did a survey to try to figure out what we should recommend to them. Because of course I have my own biases, but I wanted to basically hold up a mirror to the whole community. So last summer we ran a program called Longevity Summer Camp. It was super fun. There was a workshop led by Michael Floria, bottom left there, and they came up with like a scheme for how they could survey, try to like quantify what our priorities should be. So those people in the bottom left were at the workshop and they sort of started the idea, and then the five of us over here are the ones that went ahead and actually did this. So yeah, it was a really good, one of many programs that came out of the summer camp. Yeah, it's unbiased, systematic way to help people decide where to put their efforts. And just so we're like, well, just ask them, of course. And what we wanted to ask about were what are the bottlenecks to progress, what were potential solutions, and then the potential, like sort of looking at different intervention strategies and seeing what people thought about them. Caveats is that people don't necessarily know what like their biggest bottleneck is actually, right? Like somebody's in a lab working and they have no idea that some AI tool could be invented that would make them go 10 times faster, right? Like sometimes you have this bias towards just seeing what's right in front of you. But we tried to compensate for that by just asking a lot of different types of people. Predictions are hard. And this is the first in what we want to do as a series. The first one was a bit qualitative, so we made it very free form. We didn't want to like prompt people. We wanted their unfiltered ideas. So we asked them about their background. Then we did the bottom up where we don't prompt them at all. We just sort of get them to dump their thoughts. And then we did some top down where we actually prompted them to evaluate certain ideas. Analysis involved a lot of text. Actually, ridiculous. It took me like 2 weeks, 14 hours a day to read it all. And then we had to read, so we read, we categorized the responses, we like consolidated the tags, we like read again. We just went through this whole process to try to categorize people's responses into something that we could actually make useful. We contacted 1,000 people just through our sort of personal networks within the longevity community. Not all biotech, but mostly. 800 started the survey, 400 finished the survey. Maybe we should have made it a little shorter. But we got a nice distribution. So we had people of all different levels of experience and